Everybody, you know what time it is. It is Sipping with Sue time, and that means you need to grab a drink and get settled, let your hair down, and just remember that it's cheers to the weekend. If you guys are just joining us for Sipping with Sue, we are talking with real people doing real things extraordinarily. And we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do and click the bell so that you can get all the latest notifications as soon as they happen. I am super excited to go ahead and welcome our guests for this week. We've got Sonya. Hello, my dear.
Hey there.
How are you doing?
How are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. It's been
Awesome.
a crazy, busy, productive week.
Yeah, you are
And I'm
always
glad it's
like,
Friday.
yeah, woo-hoo. I'm telling you, like, cheers to the weekend for sure. Yeah, Fridays, this time is my time to just like have my happy hour, let my hair down, and talk to you guys that are doing just amazing things out there. And so, um, just so we can go ahead and give a little background about how we know each other. So
Right.
we met back in 2012, right?
2012. Yes.
So Sonia and I met back in 2012, and it was actually my last fitness competition, and she helped me coach, helped coach me through that competition, and it was the Lackland Classic, and so it was when I
Yes.
was still active
Hmm.
duty, and I had some great training and going in. To the studio to Younique Physique and just getting that stage presence and just getting that coaching from you and I came back with some pretty good booty. So I was super
Yeah,
happy about that.
I tend to work the booty. I'm like, everybody likes a booty, so we definitely get our booty work around here, that's for sure.
Definitely. But yeah, we came back with some like a good team of folks that all the ladies that you had in the group that I was a part of, we all
Yes, we had a big group.
did
Hmm.
quite well as far as like bringing home some hardware. So it was
Trophies.
fantastic. Yes, yeah. So it
Yeah.
was really good
Fun times.
and yeah, and so we brought Sonia on because she's just like the fitness extraordinaire. So looking at you, like you just finished a competition and it's just like I was blown away and I was like, man, my competition was way back in 2012 when I was still like, what, I don't know, 37, I think. 37, yeah. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm doing this, da 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 da. And you're sitting here competing over 40 and crushing it.
I will be 46 in December. Yeah.
Woo-hoo, I'm telling you,
Yay.
just amazing, amazing. So major props to you. But
Thank
so
you.
so when did you start? When did you start in the fitness industry, and when did you realize that this was actually your passion to be in
So
fitness?
I've always been an athlete. I played basketball, I ran track, I did cheerleading. So I, always was an athlete. I went to college. I started um, training. I played basketball. I did some cheerleading in college. Um, I was married at the time to my husband, and we ended up we're going to move to San Antonio, and so I had enough to double major in kinesiology and psychology, but I had to choose one because I needed a degree pretty quick. So I ended up getting a internship at a hospital-based fitness and wellness center, and through that, I got to work with cardiac rehab and pulmonary rehab and seniors and then just women. And I just fell in love with everything that, it, the difference it makes in people's lives. And just, for you to be able to help them just a little bit, it helps me feed my soul. I mean, that's what it does. So instead of me going to medical school, I chose the fitness path. I got a degree, my degree. I moved to San Antonio and started working at the gym for about 4.5 years. And through that, I decided to compete my first show in 2002. So that was a long time ago. And I honestly, like, on taking that journey was the best thing that happened to me because not only did it helped me reach a goal, but it pulled out things in me that I did not know existed. I'm not saying that competing is for everyone, okay?
Right.
But you committing to a goal and you following through with it, there's something about that it just pulls out things that you just didn't know. It gives you the confidence, that you can do anything. And so 2.5 years later from that is when I opened my own studio. So I've been in business for 18 years.
Wow. So Younique Physique has been in, so you've had that as an entrepreneur, as your business for 18 years.
Yes. In the same shopping center. I just expanded 3 times because I grew. So I started out in about 900 square feet and now I have 3,000 square feet.
Dang. And it's been a while since I visited you, so I need to check out like all of this 3,000 square foot.
It's changed a lot. Yeah, I've been working on doing some facelift into it, and because I have been here a long time, so I've been working on trying to give it a little facelift and doing some extra things. And of course, my husband teaches dance lessons, private dance, ballroom dance out of here. So yeah, so it's great.
So multitasking
I survived
on a whole
COVID.
nother level. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's also, yeah. So explain, so talk to us a little about how COVID impacted, your business as an entrepreneur.
So I closed down for about 8 weeks. I think it was like 6 or 8 weeks. I was tripping, I'm own my own business. I don't have like sick leave or, like paid time off. So I was freaking out, but I had a lot of clients, so we ended up doing FaceTime sessions. I did my boot camps for my clients and whoever else wanted to join in from my apartment or outside my apartment for free on Facebook Live or Instagram Live, so they could do that. And then it was around Easter, and I make this gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free chocolate that's low sugar and amazing. Yeah. So I ended up selling a ton of chocolate around, it was like $1,500 worth of chocolate that I made in my kitchen. Wow. Yeah, in like 2 weeks. So that's how I, made it through. And then my clients were, they were so ready to get back. And, I was curious how everybody would feel, but everybody was ready to come back. So as soon as my doors opened, I was back busy again, except for my groups. I didn't really, market my groups because I was trying to kind of keep it slow, but the number's small, so we didn't have to worry too much about germs. But and then I've been training, and then I've got some crazy things going on that just happened the last couple of weeks that I'm super excited about. I've been hustling hard.
You're always hustling.
Really work on, well, the thing is that I can only work with so many people, right? And my schedule is pretty full, but I want to be able to help more people. So I'm like, how can I do that? And about the time that I started my business, I really had a lot of health issues from overtraining, over exercising, and I had a lot of inflammation, and I've had a lot of health stuff going on. And I was introduced to this company and got on an enzyme therapy program, and it literally changed my life. Interesting thing is I've sold them for all these years, but I got the last few years, especially with COVID, it's like, man, to ask people for money, like it's like they're paying me for training. And then I started a meal prep business, so I'm doing meal prep too. And I'm like, to ask them for more money. But I just got back from this functional medicine conference, and I was like working on some things, and I said, no, this is like really game changer in your health. If your gut is not good, then it causes, it's the root of everything. So
yes, I agree.
Besides the few of my clients that know, I advertised a nutrition workshop that I'm doing for free next Saturday. If we can talk about a little more of that, but I'm actually rolling out my own private label of enzyme therapy line. So probiotics, a digestive, and a proteolytic enzyme that helps with inflammation, and an immune booster. So I'm super excited. I got chills. I just approved the label today. So
Wow.
now it's like, if I can't do anything else for you, like, you know, if I can't get you in, like, this is something that you can do that would
Mhm.
benefit you so many
Yeah.
ways.
Yep.
So
So
yeah.
working from the inside out. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Totally agree.
Yep.
Wow, that's like, yes, so that's game changing and that's like absolutely exciting news. So again, when we're done with this, definitely add
I
to
will.
the feed all the information so we can hop on and get involved for sure. For sure. Awesome. So you just came back from a competition in Vegas a few weeks ago. So my question to you, and I know a little bit about it, but not a whole ton, but what goes into your training and being absolutely amazing at the dreaded over 40 age?
Right. So I do have, you know, to think about my body and
Mm-hmm.
my health. I'm not into like torturing myself anymore. I did that before, and
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, I ended up with some autoimmune issues because of
Yeah.
it. So I have to listen to my body. But obviously, doing the enzymes is a big part of what I do. Obviously, the nutrition, you've got to be a little bit more strict, you know, than normal. But because of the issues I have, I can't do gluten, dairy, and soy. So it really does make things a lot easier. And there's amazing foods these days that taste good. When you know, gluten-free celiac first came out, I'm like, everything was nasty, but now there's some really great stuff. And then of course the training, I'm doing strength training, bumping that up from what I normally do. So I tend to stick with about 4 times a week with this, you know, the strength training. I back it off just a little bit when I'm not competing. And then I teach boot camp. So I have about 7 or 8 of those during the week. So I'm doing parts of those for like cardio, for toning, high intensity interval training, core work, stuff like that. So I kind of am blessed to have it kind of covered, as far
Yes.
as like I do a lot with,
Okay.
you know, within my business, and then I have to, like, you know, put in some extra time on my own when I'm getting ready to do a show.
Gotcha. Awesome. So tell us how much of a difference there is between training for competition and then having your basically maintenance schedule where you're just training as a daily regimen.
Right. So, I mean, most people train probably 5 to 6 weeks doing weight training and cardio. So that's really the norm. So I'm doing something, except for one day I'm resting. I may bump up the cardio a little bit towards the end, and I might be doing twice a day. One maybe a little bit harder intensity, and then one is more fat burning and lower intensity. So, and then, like I said, the strength training is going to be a little bit more geared toward body part training. And then when I'm not, I tend to do a little bit more full body training. So again, my body is developed and I know my body well. Everybody is different. So some people are going to have to put in more time depending
Yeah.
on, you know, like these things, they don't go anywhere. But somebody to build up, you know, it's going to take more. So it really just depends on the person. But I definitely have to put in more hours at the gym, and I have to get the nutrition a lot cleaner when I'm getting ready for a show.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So if you had one piece of advice to give to those who've never competed, what would that be?
Do not sacrifice your health for a trophy, because
Okay.
it will not be worth it in the end.
Awesome.
That's really the health. Your health is so much more important than that trophy. So you can get a lot of bad coaching and a lot of bad advice that's going to lead you down the road to a lot of health issues that you can avoid if you do it the right way.
Absolutely.
So
I
be
love
more
it.
conservative. Yes.
Yeah. And I love that when we started this conversation, you were just like, competition's not for everybody. However, it really pushed me and like set me up for goals that I never thought that I would be able to achieve. And it's kind of the same way with me, that like when I was competing too, it's just one of those things like, do I want to compete? And let me see the limits of where my body can take me. But also realizing that your body does have limitations. So to listen to your body. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Awesome.
super important to get in tune with your body and follow it. I mean, these again, that's my pet peeve, is the extreme lifestyle is just, it's not a sustainable lifestyle. Like you've got to, in order for you to have consistent results and consistent good health, you have to be consistent in the lifestyle. And so learning, how to eat right, and how to, nutrient time, and what macros are, those are all things that I teach people in my workshop. I actually teach them how to build their own meal plan, so when they walk out, they have a meal plan and they have a template to follow that they can recreate. But that is, I follow that advice. I'm a living example of what I do and what I teach, because what I teach my clients is what I do. It's what I believe in, or I'm not going to teach it to someone. So, and making people better and helping them reach their full potential is, what my mission is. And so that what I'm going to do is going to be the example of that. So I'm not just telling people to do things that I don't do myself.
Absolutely. Well, I need to definitely link back up with you, because I'm actually 46 this year, and I feel like I just fell off a cliff. Like those days when when I was competing back in 2012. Old age is old age. As we get older, certain things happen with our bodies, and different things are happening. And I feel like I literally fell off a cliff. So getting back with you and getting some more information on the nutrition side of the house, and then because I got the training side, I understand that fully. Not everybody does, but I definitely do for that. But the nutrition side of the house and understanding those macros and different things like that, I think I need a refresher.
And I mean, again, you may have the the workout aspect of it, but I don't want people to think that, if they go to the gym, that they know how to do it. Like sometimes you're not doing this, like everybody's unique and everybody needs something different. And sometimes you need to push a little harder. And that's where the coaching actually, really helps you do some things that you wouldn't normally do, or just the little tweaks in your movements make all the difference. I mean, helping you stay focused on, because I know I have a lot of clients that they've worked out, but then when we go back and we really start focusing on the quality of movement, then they're like, oh, wow, like I really feel this, again, not just you, but I'm just in general, it's like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, I got the workout part, I just need the nutrition. But it's like, don't discount the education that you could get from some, training and coaching from the gym, because there's, a lot of advice that I have. I'm like, I've done so much research, so many conferences, so much education. So I love teaching. So a lot of times, my clients don't actually utilize the knowledge in my head as much as they could have, because I actually do love teaching.
Yeah. So basically, listen, Linda, listen. For sure.
Ask
no,
questions.
I need a refresher just overall. Again, like I feel like I literally fell off a cliff, and so a refresher would be good. Okay, so how can people get in touch with you on the coaching, fitness, or training?
So my website is youniquephysique.com. It's spelled YOUNIQUE. You can reach me on Facebook on my Younique Physique. Also, my Instagram is Younique Physique, and those are the main, like the main. I mean, I have a lot of other social media, but those are the main ones. So you can find me Younique Physique. You can find me Sonya Roemisch. Facebook, I'm Sonya Renee. It's my middle name. So you can find me those ways. Phone number 210-348-2990. You can call or text that number, and I can get back to you. So did I cover all the bases?
Yeah, I think so. And definitely, like after this, again, we'll put it on the thread and make sure we link all of those different touch points so that people can definitely get in contact with you. Awesome. So yeah, so is there anything else you'd like to add?
Girl, I feel like I just opened it up. Like you could have me talking all night depending on what you want me to talk about, but it's exciting right now. Like I'm real motivated. I could speak about I actually had COVID like a few weeks ago. I was down in bed for like 11 days, and that was an experience. So I did all homeopathic stuff to nourish my body. So a couple of the products that I'm rolling out are actually, really four of the products that I'm rolling out, I actually use all of those in that. But just trying to support the immune system is so important right now. So if I could tell anybody to do anything right now, is immune system, boost it. Like get those, that vitamin C, D3, zinc, like build yourself up, because we can survive. So we just gotta build our immune system up. So important.
For sure. And that's so relevant with COVID today, because it's been a whirlwind. I never thought that in 2021 we would still be talking about this. We are,
I know.
And it's not getting any better. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so, boosting our immune system, washing our hands, wearing a mask, doing the things that we need to do, just do it.
Right.
Just do it.
But again, it's just like build your immune system, get that healthy lifestyle, get that extra weight off. Like so important to be able to build you up to be stronger so that, if something does, come up, then hopefully you will have a stronger immune system to fight it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being on. I appreciate you coming on again.
Thanks for having me.
Gentlemen, so your husband does ballroom dancing, and then you've got all of your coaching and fitness and nutrition within Younique Physique. So if you have any questions for Sonya, please, get in contact with her. Again, all of the information will be on the feed here after the show. But what I like to do with all of my guests before I end is I like to do a speed round just for fun. You ready to go?
Okay, ready.
All right, machines or dumbbells?
Dumbbells.
Okay. Burpees, hate them or love them?
Love them.
I do too.
Surprise that.
I love them too. I actually do. I love them. Okay, favorite cheat food?
So since I'm free, so anything I eat is going to be gluten-free, but it would be a toss-up between like waffles, pancakes, or gluten-free pizza with no cheese.
Ooh.
We can't do dairy either.
Ooh. Okay, so I can do dairy, and pizza is my favorite food group. That may be why I fell off a cliff. Like
you'd be surprised. Like they have some good gluten-free pizzas around with, just don't do the dairy, and it still tastes good.
Yeah. It's
a little different experience, but it's good.
Yeah. I've got Helen on here right now. She said she loved burpees too. Awesome. Love it, you guys. All right. So do we lift heavy or do more reps? Last question.
Reps.
High reps?
I do more reps. I do higher reps. It's just better for the joints.
Okay.
Joints are important.
This is for this over 40 group, right?
Yes. Joints are important.
Absolutely.
I want to avoid the knife. That's the goal.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Thank you so much, Sonya, for being on. I appreciate it again. And for everybody that's watching and has questions for Sonya, just give us a few minutes to get all of her information down in the feed, and then you can contact her directly. But thank you so much. And don't forget, you guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell for all of the latest updates, and then we'll see you guys next week. Thank you, guys.
Bye.